Hey guys, can you hear me okay? Guys, just give me a few minutes. I'm still setting some things up. Hold on. I didn't expect the stream to start that quickly. Alright, I'm gonna switch cameras, guys. Hold on. Hey guys, what's up? Am I spending money here today? Possibly. I bought lunch already. This mall is pretty dead. But we'll get started in a minute. I just want to give everybody a chance to get on. Hey, Chris. There's a few things open in here. Yeah, this mall is it's a smaller mall, so the only anchor is a Via Factory outlet store. Just kind of, I'll go pan down here, down the hall here. You guys can see it's pretty dead. Yeah, this is Power Square. This is Power Square Mall in Mesa, Arizona. Wow, 3:30 in the morning, that is late. It's pretty outdated here. Look at the tile. It's like this awful, like high traffic school gymnasium tile. Yeah, thank you, Chris. I saw that. That was really nice of him. So just to give you guys an idea. Stuff is pretty dead in here. Holy crap, there is 100 people already. And yeah, it's ugly. It's been these colors for a long time. I think the tile's original. This mall opened in the early 90s. I can't remember exactly when, and it's a smaller one. But let's go. I'll show you guys what the outside of it looks like real quick, and then we'll do some walking around. I just wanted to give everybody kind of a few minutes to join the stream. Yeah, this mall has some very 90s aesthetic to it. It's the mailboxes for the mall. So this is what? This is entry 4. And you can see like it's just, I mean, this isn't obviously the main entry. This is entry 4, but you can see it's pretty much a ghost town here. You know what? The Book Vault store is actually not here anymore. That's one of the reasons why I came here. The Book Vault moved over to Superstition Springs Mall. So I wanted to see what they were doing with the space here, because that was a big part of this mall. It was almost kind of like an anchor here. I'll show you guys the outside. There's the Power Square. Oh, did you get shut down at Fiesta Mall? Yeah, that's the outside, and each of the sides of the mall kind of look the same. They have like a similar entryway like that. Yeah, originally this mall was it was called Via Factory Outlet Mall. It was actually named after the anchor, and they changed it at some point. I can't remember when. The mall's changed ownership a couple of times. windows. Let's go back inside because it's hot as hell out here. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know if people are gonna get pissed off that I'm filming, because I am actually kind of obviously filming. I'm using a handle for my camera and stuff, but this mall is like so dead. I don't even think they have security here. Actually, I'm gonna try and go without the handle. Here, hold on. We'll make it a little less obvious. Oh, I wanted to show this too. All the like where it has the entryway numbers, it's like all peeling and stuff. The numbers, you can see there's a bunch of cobwebs and shit up there. Is this mall more dead than Metro? Yeah, it is. It is. It's much smaller than Metro though, but you guys will see. Sure. You know, I've tried that. It makes for crap footage, and I kind of want to make this a little bit interactive and just see what I can get away with. Because I don't know if you guys watched the or were part of the Superstition Springs Mall live tour, but I pretty much walked around the whole damn mall. What is this? And this looks like it was like a dance studio or something, maybe. Yeah, I actually like the industrial ceilings and air vents and the lights. A lot of people think it's ugly, but I actually kind of like it. You know, the sign outside didn't say no filming. It says no skateboards, no rollerblades, no non-service animals, but it didn't say anything about filming. So let's see what I can get away with. Oh, this was a preschool. They've had all kinds of different businesses in here. There's no Bath and Body Works or GNC in here. There is a Vitamin World though. Like I said, this is a really small mall. It's hard to say things that rhyme like that. And there's not a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of like antique malls and stuff like that. And there's tons of these like old school like quarter operated ride machines. The only department store, I guess, or anchor you could say is the VF Factory outlet, which I'll try and go in there, but that tends to be the busiest part of this mall. I think it's the only thing keeping this alive. What's in here? It's like storages for mattresses or something. Yeah, there's a ton of those cars all over the place. Is there restrooms in that mall? Yeah, there is. There's restrooms. I feel like this mall's been on its last leg for years and years. So this is where the bookstore was, and now it's a Beds Direct and then like consignment furniture, it looks like. But this was that big bookstore that was in here originally. Sorry guys, the lighting's playing havoc with the camera on my phone, so. Survey station in the library near entry number 5. That's interesting. See what's down this way. There is a Dress Barn outlet store here. Not sure what that. Oh, that's more of the consignment furniture store. It was the bookstore. Of course, you gotta have reflexology in a dying mall. Here's entry 2. So a lot of these little like independent boutiques and antique stores and stuff in here. I just realized the chat wasn't scrolling. Sorry, guys. Yeah, there's one anchor store. There's a Via Factory outlet. This kitchen connection store. Oh, somebody was asking about the restrooms. There's restrooms. That kitchen connection store, or kitchen collection, I think has been here since the mall opened. Yeah, a little bit of history of the mall. It opened in the early 90s. I can't remember exactly when. I do have a video of this mall on my channel that has more information, but it opened in the 90s as an outlet mall, and there was tons of outlet stores in here, like big name stuff. There was like a Samsonite outlet store. I think there's still a Corningware store, and then there was a, like I said, there's like a dress barn there, stuff like that. But a lot of that stuff is gone, and now it's just a lot of like independent mom and pop shops in here. Yeah, I can try to. I don't want to film the employees and stuff, but like, for example, this is the dress barn here. Dress Barn Factory store. Power Square Mall is the name of the mall. And I'll put this tour on the channel, guys, when I'm done. So yeah, this is a furniture consignment store. This was the bookstore that was here, the big bookstore. And then we got, there's a Vitamin World. So instead of GNC, we've got Vitamin World. Let's see what's going on down here. No Barnes & Noble. The only bookstore that was in here is gone now. The other side of the dress barn. Buckhorn Vintage. This doesn't appear to be open anymore. No, guys, really there's nothing like that in this mall anymore. It's amazing that this is still open. There's a horse. Ride the Champion. I miss Babbage's. I wish there was a Babbage's here. I wish there was a Babbage's anywhere. There's like so many antiques. I think there was 2 antique stores the last time I was in this mall. Now there's like 5 or 6. What's this? Moondust Farms Custom Furniture. See, like here's another antique store, but I don't know if they're just like closed for lunch or something, or if they didn't pay their rent. I don't see a notice or anything. Is there a VHS video rental store? That's funny that you mentioned that, because I am going to be interviewing somebody that owns a video store still that rents, and actually have the VHS tapes aren't for rental, but they've got VHS tapes for sale. Not really much of a food court here. I'll get to that in a minute. There's like one restaurant here. There's this Bonworth. When was the last time you guys saw Bonworth? I have a VCR. I have a VCR at home. You can find them at Goodwill for like $1. Never heard of Bonworth. That's an old retailer. I didn't even think they were around anymore. God, look at this mosaic. It's a Power Square Mall, and there's no movie theater here. There is a movie theater up the street from here, though, like a big Harkins 20 screen. Here's another little, I think, independent mom and pop store. I think this was an art gallery the last time I was here. Now it's looks like a foot spa or something. Here's another little horse thing. What is that? Ride the Bronco. Let's go see what's down this way. Gourmet kettle corn. I don't think that's open anymore. Birthday Studios. There's a Mesa Express library in here. I'll show you guys the map real quick. That's the map. And here we can see the list of the stores. There's like really nothing in here anymore. Here's some info on the library in here. Did they do estate sales here or something? I don't know what this is. You guys interested in estate sale stuff? Take a peek in there. That is just a lot of junk. It's almost eerie in here. Oh, so that's what replaced the bookstore, was that Beds Direct and Mattress and Consignment Gallery. Or no, it's only one story, so there's no escalators. There's more restrooms, somebody was asking. Oh my God, Chelsea Williams. Hold on. Hold on, guys, I gotta... There we go. I mean, this is honestly too big for a Walmart. This is a big, I mean, it's not a big mall, but it's still a big building. God, my voice is like echoing in here. It's so empty. Like Buddy Holly. I don't know why they're playing Buddy Holly in here. It's the library. As seen on Shark Tank, the perfect belt. So guys, if you get on Shark Tank ever with one of your products, this is what you guys have to look forward to, is a booth in a dead mall. I think there's really only one more. We'll go to the left here, and then I'll try and go in the anchor after that. See what I can see. This is the one anchor here, though. This is the VF Factory Outlet. I know, I just noticed there's like 570 people in here watching. Jeez. There's more people watching the stream than in the mall. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. This place will never see the number of people in chat. Did we go down here? Yeah, we went down there. I'm gonna hang out here for a minute, guys, and let some people pass by before I go try and film the next thing. This is Power Square Mall. Do Fiesta Mall. I'm gonna go to Fiesta Mall soon, but I don't have time to do it today. I've got some other things that I gotta do. No problem, Milana. Yeah, this is Arizona. Yeah, and we are gonna see the food with a quote-unquote food court in a minute. It's not really much to look at. You know, not all malls are dying. Just the older ones, it seems like, at least here in the Phoenix area. There are very busy and booming malls here, but the older ones are dying. I think it's because they overbuilt. I don't think we needed nearly as many malls as they built. All right, let's go keep taking a look, guys. Gosh, so I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys, but anyways, this is the food court right here. This is it. It's this one place called the Gala Apple, which is amazingly really, really good. I've eaten here a few times, and they make really good sandwiches and stuff, and they make their own fudge too. Here, I'll show you guys the sign, so in case you guys want to come eat somewhere where the retail archaeologist eats. Oh shit, you can't see the sign from there, hold on. The sun is playing havoc with it. Let's see if we can view it from this angle. There we go, that's better. The Gala Apple. You know, I actually like the architecture here. I like the industrial look. Maybe it's because I grew up coming here. I used to come here as a kid. You know, Dan Bell mentioned in one of his TED Talks about buying a mall and like turning it into like an aesthetic, like hipster palace. I feel like this mall, because I was watching his video about the Pittsburgh Mills Mall that ended up selling for $100 or whatever, which that's a little bit ridiculous, but like Fiesta Mall just recently sold, and it only sold for like a little over $6 million, I think, for that whole mall. And Metro Center Mall sold a few years ago for $12 million, so I feel like this mall could be had for like $500,000, and you could totally turn it into a hipster aesthetic mall land. Eclectic ladybug. It's Power Square Mall. There's another merry-go-round over here. And then I think it's just antique stores down this way. There's one, East Valley Antiques. There's another antique mall, Alien Antiques. This a gift for any gal. Like I said, there's really only one place to eat in this mall, but that being said, it's actually really good. So, and this is a really, really small mall. There's another antique store, found again mercantile. I do want to check out those outlet malls. I do have plan on doing that. Now here's another actual big name store, this Corningware Corral outlet store. This has been here since the mall opened as well. There used to be there was a toy store that I used to come to here as a kid, and I would buy like Sega Master System games, and this was like when the PlayStation was out. They sold like closeout toys and stuff, and so I bought all kinds of old toys and everything, and old video games that were still new, factory sealed. Let's take a look at this is the main entrance. This is entrance 1. It's Power Square Mall, guys. So this is like the main entrance that actually kind of faces the major streets. So this is like the busiest. It has the most cars parked. I'm gonna go back a little bit so you guys can see this. So there's the sign for the one anchor, which is the Via Factory, which is Vanity Fair outlet. So you can see that sign is pretty, I want to get close to it so you can see how old and dinged up and faded it is. Like I said, for anybody who's just joining the stream, I will post the stream on YouTube after it's all done and everything. I'm sorry guys, I know the connection keeps dropping in and out. I'm trying to do my best, but I don't have much control over it. But yeah, there's the sign for the anchor for the Via Factory outlet, and it's pretty beat up. And then if we go over this way, we can see the main entrance. I say main entrance because it's labeled entry 1, so. Alright guys, we'll go take a look at the anchor as best we can, because I think that's the last thing we haven't looked at. So I may kind of put the phone down for a minute while I walk in there and find a good place to film. So if it gets wonky, guys, that's why. So I want to go back inside. It is really hot out here. No, the exterior is not bad. I actually don't mind it, and the interior is not too bad either. I mean, it's ugly, but it's the kind of ugly I like. It reminds me of my childhood. Alright, back in this way. You're watching it because I'm awesome, and dead malls are awesome, that's why. I want to open an arcade in here. So many antique stores. So guys, there's the food court again. The Gala Apple. No, it smells like the 90s in here. I missed this elephant guy. Here, I don't think I showed this. There's another one of those riding things. I like the skylights in this mall. It is a pretty bad mall, but I like it. Anyways, I'm gonna put the phone down for a minute because I'm gonna go into the anchor store and then I'll see what I can see in there, guys. Hold on one second. Hey guys, I'm back. So I can't spend much time in the VF factory because it kills my connection in there. Does this mall even have Wi-Fi? I'm thinking it does because I saw a guy sitting on some like a bench using a laptop. So see you, Dennis. Onworth. That's so old school. So if you guys want to get a good look at the VF Factory outlet, you can check out the Power Square Mall video that's on my channel already, the older video, because that one has lots of footage of the inside of the VF Factory, and I don't think that's changed much since I did that video. But the interior of the mall, the stores have changed quite a bit. There's a lot of different stores in here. Power Square Mall. And if you guys are just joining, the tour is almost over, but I'm gonna post the video on YouTube later tonight. Well, it won't be later tonight, it'll be in a little while. I'll post it. It's like a weird arrangement of plants right here. They like just shoved all these planters right here. I'm gonna try and do a live tour of the Kmart that's near here because I heard that it's actually closing. Or if it's not definitely closing, they're starting to clear and stuff out, and I heard it's a mess, so I want to go take a look at it, so I might do a live stream from there tomorrow or the next day. You know, the video that I just put on my channel, Friday, the Metro Center Mall video, I filmed that on a Saturday, like during lunchtime. It was I think I was there between 1 and 3 in the afternoon, because I wanted to see what it looked like on a weekend, and it was dead. It was bad. What does it smell like? It smells like, I don't know how to describe the smell. It's not a good smell. Not a good smell at all. Anyways, guys, we pretty much did a tour of the whole mall, so I'm gonna wrap up the stream here in a minute or two, but I will, like I said, make it available on the YouTube channel, so if you just happen to join the stream, you can catch it and see what everything was and everything. But wow, we got up to like 600 people on the stream, guys. That's pretty amazing. So again, keep an eye out for my streams in the future, and also make sure you're following the Retail Archaeology channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. There's links, and all my videos have links down in the description to those. And like I said, I want to thank you guys again for joining me. This was fun. I wanted to see what this mall looked like, and I wanted to see, once again, I got away with a bunch of filming and hanging out with you guys. So that was awesome. Yeah, it does smell like dead teen spirit. That's a good description. All right, guys, have a good one. Take care, and keep an eye out for more live streams. Thanks.